One day, a professor walked into the classroom and announced that the students would have a surprise test. The students felt a mix of curiosity and worry as they took their seats and prepared for the unexpected exam. The professor handed out the test papers, instructing everyone to keep them face down until everyone had received one. Once all the sheets were distributed, the professor asked the students to turn them over. To their surprise, there were no questions on the paper. Instead, they saw a blank sheet with a single black dot in the center. The students looked confused, glancing at each other, trying to decipher its meaning. Seeing their reactions, the professor addressed the class. "I want you to write about what you see on the paper." Despite their confusion, the students began writing, attempting to understand this unusual task. At the end of the exam, the professor gathered the papers and started reading the answers aloud, one by one. As he read, it became clear that every student had written exclusively about the black dot, describing its location and potential significance. After finishing, the professor addressed the silent classroom. "I'm not going to grade this test. I wanted to give you something to think about. You all had a white paper in front of you with a small black dot on it, but none of you wrote about the white part of the paper. Everyone focused solely on the black dot." He continued, "You see, our lives are like that sheet of paper. Our lives are mostly filled with white space, offering ample opportunities to enjoy and appreciate things. However, we often focus on the black dots, problems and setbacks in our lives. We have much to be grateful for: nature's beauty, supportive friends, stable jobs, and loving families, among many other blessings. Yet we typically worry about minor health issues, financial constraints, relationship problems, or disappointments when things don't go as planned." The professor emphasized, it's essential to recognize and appreciate the good things, even if they seem small or ordinary. Whether it's a peaceful walk in the park, a good book, a shared laugh with a friend, or a quiet moment to ourselves, these moments are worth noticing and cherishing. By shifting our focus from the black thoughts to the white space, we can find more happiness and satisfaction in our daily lives. The teacher's words resonated with the students. The dark spots are relatively small compared to everything else in our lives, but they're what we often focus on and let bother us. We should pay more attention to the bigger, brighter parts of our lives. Be thankful for the good things and enjoy every moment life offers. Aim to live so fully and joyfully that your legacy becomes a beacon of happiness and inspiration to others. The professor concluded, "If we reflect on our lives, we'll find that they resemble a sheet of white paper with a black dot. We all face problems and challenges, but there are also numerous good things surrounding us that we might overlook. While problems require our attention, they shouldn't overshadow the positive aspects of our lives. Often, we only appreciate what we have after seeing someone who lacks the same things. For instance, encountering someone homeless reminds us to be thankful for our own homes. Meeting someone blind makes us grateful for our sight. Our minds tend to focus on problems, but we can train them to notice the good things in our lives as well. Choosing to focus on the positive aspects can transform how we perceive the world. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending they don't exist. Instead, it means acknowledging them without letting them dominate our thoughts and feelings. We strive for a balanced approach, giving equal or more attention to the positive as to the negative. This mindset can significantly improve our mental and emotional well-being. It fosters gratitude, boosting happiness, and reducing stress. It strengthens our resilience, making it easier to cope with life's challenges, and encourages a positive outlook that leads to a more rewarding and fulfilling life. Let us appreciate the white space in our lives and embrace the beauty and blessings each day brings.